Last week, I told you about this Mazor Robotics, MZOR. It's a red-hot Israeli medical device play with a stock that's been on fire. It's up nearly 50% year to date. Here's a company that's kind of a smaller, more speculative version of Intuitive Surgical, which, by the way, rallied nearly $50 today on a sharply better than expected quarter. Mazor makes robotic systems that help doctors do a better job of performing spinal surgery. Now, this stock has been roaring. Mazor jumped more than 10% last Tuesday after the company got FDA approval for its latest spinal surgery assistance software. The week before that, Mazor pre-announced some strong sales figures for the first quarter, and the stock just keeps climbing. But like I told you last week, I don't like to chase. I bet this one still, though, has more room to run. Why? Because it's still in the early innings, so it could be a major multi-year growth story. Don't take it from me, though. I'm very excited about this. Let's check in with Ori Hadomi. He's the CEO of Mazor Robotics. Find out more about how his company's doing and where it's headed. Mr. Hadomi, welcome to Mad Money.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Well,
great
sir,
being on the show.
Thank you. It is great to see you. You've got 3 pillars to your business model. I want you to share them with our viewers because it's such a great way to make money.
Thank you. So our business consists on surgical robotics for spine surgery. We sell the Mazor X, which is the new product that we just launched a few months ago. And our business model consists, as you mentioned, on 3 main pillars. We sell the robot themselves, and that's the capital unit that we sell it at a list price of about $1.1, over $1 million per unit. We sell then the disposable, that's per case, and then we also charge for the service. All these together are components of the business model, and because of the clinical value proposition, the utilization and the recurrent revenues play a significant role in our business model.
Okay, Mr. Hadomi, it is clear from the data that there are outcomes from the use of Mazor Robotics that are superior to just plain old surgery by doctors. Can you explain what the outcomes are and how much better it is than the current system?
Yeah, actually, over the years, we invested a lot in clinical studies and validating the clinical value proposition of our technology. And Mazor is very much focused on the patient themselves. So in many of these studies, we've tried to, or surgeons tried to look at the results of spine surgeries without using the Mazor X or the Renaissance, the Mazor technologies, versus surgeries where they use our technology. The results are outstanding. I can tell you that in recent studies, they found out that the reduction in complications and the reduction in revision surgeries is sometimes up to 6 times less complication and 10 times less revision surgeries when the Mazor technology was used in these surgeries. So that's kind of a blessing, and I must say, it's a privilege to be involved in such a technology.
Well, I think it's also seemingly a privilege to have it in the hospitals. In one of your presentations, I see we are in New Jersey. New Jersey's only hospital to offer robot-guided spine surgery from the Hackensack UMC, a great hospital. UConn Health has it. Has this become a drawing point, an actual attraction to go to these hospitals if they have Mazor Robotics?
Yeah, I think that we can see it in many different places around the country, that hospitals really promote and market the procedure. And that's in many ways as a result of the fact that we have sufficient data and sufficient clinical data to share with them, to show the effectiveness of this technology. And indeed, you're right, a lot of these hospitals buy and then promote, and this becomes a strategic element in their positioning and marketing campaign. And they benefit from many more patients that come to these hospitals to be operated with our technology.
All right, now, Medtronic is a big company. They could choose to partner with anyone. Why did they partner with you?
Yeah, as you can imagine, there is a lot of excitement today around robotics in the spine surgery. And being the leader in this area, we had the privilege, I would say, to be very selective. We could work with any company, I believe, in the spine surgery, and many of them were interested. And because of this position, we, not surprisingly, choose to work with Medtronic, that they are the leader in spine. And there is a great deal of synergy between the companies. It's not only that we are the leaders in spine robotics and they are the leader in spine. We share a lot of things in the culture, in the mission, in looking at the patient themselves. And the ability to have access to work together with such a giant player in the spine, having access to all the biggest academic centers, hospitals around the world, both in the US and out of the US, is something that is part of our growth strategy. And this was part of our strategy to accelerate our growth now when we introduced the Mazor X to the market.
All right, last question, sir. Let's say the Medtronic deal blows out the sales and people really catch on like they did with Intuitive Surgical. Are you able to make enough machines to meet demand?
I believe so. I don't think we have any limitation in the ability to manufacture units. And I feel very comfortable with our ability to deliver the units to the market. And we are training and hiring the team in order to support the cases. And we are looking forward to the future. I think we believe it's a huge market with great opportunities. And we are really happy with what we are doing in this market together with Medtronic.
Well, I totally agree with you. I think this does feel very much like Intuitive Surgical. When I started looking at that company many years ago, and people said, no one's going to use it, and it turns out to be the best draw for a lot of the hospitals that have it. Ori Hadomi, CEO of Mazor Robotics, thank you so much, sir, for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
It's speculative. It's exciting. It could be the son of Intuitive Surgical, but that would be a rare, rare Hall of Fame if it's the case. Mad Money's back into the... Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.